When you have 6 people living in a fairly small home, our home is about 1,200 square feet-ish, you have just a small front closet entryway. It can easily get cluttered and out of control, especially in the winter when we all have a lot of stuff. And now, hopefully, heading into the spring is a good time for me to kind of go through that front hall closet entryway area of our home, tackle the clutter, put away the winter stuff, get it out of the way, the stuff we're not using. I think I'm gonna make this, I gotta go throughout the house and do this because not only are we going into the spring, we're hoping to list our house in the next couple weeks. There's a potential we might be selling and moving. So I want to start maybe a series going through different areas of my home as I'm decluttering and simplifying and tidying things up, getting things ready to potentially sell. So today I'm going to tackle, like I said, the front hall closet and entryway area. It's very small. We don't have a lot of space, so I'm working with what I got. Those are my boundaries. I think I'm going to make this series, call it something like Declutter Diaries or Clutter-Free Chronicles or something cute and catchy like that. And we'll go through each zone, each area of the house and tackle it one by one. So let's get started with that front entryway. Okay, so I'm not even gonna tidy this up even a little bit just to make it look presentable for this video. I'm gonna show you exactly how it is right now. It's a little bit messy just in the entryway and the closet itself. So let's take a look at what we're working with here. So this is my front entryway area. We have the front door and like we have the front door, some hooks on the wall for like the kids' backpacks and things, and the front hall closet there, which I will show you. And at the moment, there is a bunch of stuff just kind of laying around in the hall that I need to put away and deal with. So we're gonna do that. And then I'm going to go through this closet here and see what can be stored away, like kids' snow pants and things like that. There are 6 of us right now in this house, and this is our only space for shoes and jackets and all of that. So we do need to keep it as tidy as possible and as simplified as possible so the clutter doesn't get out of control. Okay, I found this empty storage container that I'm going to use to put all the winter stuff that I'm not decluttering, but that can be put away for next season. So that's what I'm going to use for that, and let's get started. Okay, so my winter jacket I'm going to put away now because even though it's the middle of March, we still sometimes get, cooler temperatures and a little bit of snow. I'm definitely not going to be needing this giant jacket for the day-to-day anymore. So this is going to get packed away, as well as the kids' snow pants. I'm going to grab those because they have splash pants they can use for like the rainy, muddy days, but it's not so cold anymore that they need the snow pants. So those can be packed away. So the other thing I try and do when I'm going through like seasonal clothing or outerwear, things like that, for my kids is to make note of like what things I can hang on to that can be passed down, because I have 4 children, so I kind of keep in mind like size-wise what might fit somebody else next year that's worth storing. Otherwise, if sizes don't kind of line up, I will donate whatever can be donated. So that's something else that I do while going through the clothing and the outerwear. So this, for example, is my youngest, his snowsuit, and I think is like size 9 months. 9 months. He's almost a year, and he hasn't, it still fits him right now because it's got like the opening at the bottoms for the feet or whatever, but he's not going to be wearing this next year. I have no younger children, not planning on having any more children, so I'm going to donate this. It's in great condition. I got it secondhand on Marketplace this year for him for the winter. Excellent condition, still really good condition, and he's not wearing it anymore. He's got another little like fleece onesie thing that is good enough for the temperature now, so this can be donated. I'm not going to be wearing these boots anymore this year, so I'm going to put those away for next winter. We also just got them all new rain boots because their last season rain boots were destroyed and too small. So they are wearing that now because of the temperature being a little bit more mild. I don't think they're going to be wearing their winter boots anymore. So I'm going to check the sizes, see what to keep for next year, and see what to donate. But these can go away for now. So I also have this little area here that I was using to hang jackets in the winter so the kids could reach it themselves. but usually I put some extra shelving here for more shoes going into the spring and the summertime. So since we don't, you know, wear as many coats or jackets or things like that. So I'm going to take out this bar and put some shelves here to make more space for more shoes. Okay, I forgot that the bar doesn't come out, but I can still put the shelves in, so I'm gonna do that. Okay, so we are getting there. I replaced this space with some shelves. I put an extra shelf over here, and I am just putting back some of the shoes that we are still currently wearing right now. I'm going to finish up putting in, I'm still going to keep a basket of some hats and gloves because it is still a little cool right now. Not like heavy duty winter stuff, but just some things until the spring is officially here. And I did clear out some of the outerwear, so it is looking a lot cleaner so far. This is currently like the pile of winter stuff that I have to put away for storage. I'm going to use this box for some of it. And then I have some sweaters here that I do need to hang up for the kids as well. Just put some running shoes on the shelves, and this is where I keep usually their backpacks for the day-to-day for school. I was going to put them in the closet, but I think I'm going to leave them here for now. But let's go through and put some of this other stuff back in the closet. I forgot I have their rain jackets and splash pants down in the basement because they were all muddy from the other day, so I have to go get those. Okay, I got the rain jackets, splash pants. Also had two like dressier shoes that my girls wear to like church and stuff in the spring. So I grabbed those to put up here. Okay, like I said, I still have like a basket of hats and gloves. I'm gonna put their splash pants in here. Just things like that for the rest of the spring and cooler weather before we permanently pack this away. And even their winter jackets, I'm not sure if I'm gonna leave those out, only because we often walk to school, and when it's chilly in the morning, it's still pretty cold. So I'm gonna keep those out maybe for another week or two before I put those away. But other than that, I got rid of most of the winter stuff, which I'm happy about. Okay, so I think I'm all done for now. So I've got just their jackets hanging right now. There's still quite a bit, only because I haven't put the winter ones away just yet, but once those winter ones are gone, then we'll just pretty much have the rain jackets. And then I've got a couple of my jackets hanging as well, and their basket of splash pants and some gloves and hats. And then basically all of our shoes, like running shoes and rain boots. I actually have a pair of rain boots for myself that I have to grab from the basement that I'll bring up here. And right now they're out, so they are all wearing a pair of shoes right now, but those can go on the shelf here when they get back. And I think that is good for now. I'm pretty happy with that. And then, so the entryway here, we've got just the mat. I do keep like one sweater each for them on this hook with their backpacks. So then the front entryway is pretty clear aside from this hanging area where they put their bags and their sweaters. I try to keep this mat clear of shoes for the most part, so if we can fit everything into the closet, that's the best case scenario. It doesn't always happen, but we try. All right, so that's all done. That we'll call episode 1 of my, I don't know if I'm gonna call this like a Declutter Diaries series or Clutter-Free Chronicles or what cute name I'm gonna give it. I will have a name by the time this video comes out. But anyway, this is episode 1. I wanted to tackle the front entryway and the front hall closet because obviously that's an area when you first walk into the home, you want it to be as tidy and clutter-free as possible and as simplified as possible, especially with such a small entryway. Like you walk in, you have that tiny little closet, narrow little hallway, then you're right into the kitchen and living space. So I wanted to get that done first, and I'm happy that I did. A few more little tweaks need to be made in the next couple weeks going into the spring and the summer, but for the most part I tackled a lot of the winter clutter, which I'm glad I did, and now we can move into the rest of the house. So if you like this video, if you're interested in following along as I declutter room by room and simplify and tidy up, make sure to give it a like and subscribe, because episode 2, I think we're going to tackle the kitchen, because that is the next room that you walk into. I haven't officially decided yet, but we will be going room by room. So we will do the kitchen at some point, but that might be the next video. I want to make sure that I get everything kind of ready and set to potentially list in the next couple weeks. So thanks again for watching and spending this time with me. I will see you in my next video.